Here's 5 Meta ads mistakes that are killing your ROI, and here's how to fix them. If your Facebook ads are getting more expensive every month, or they've just completely stopped working altogether, you're probably making one of these 5 critical mistakes. I spend millions of dollars every year on Meta ads, and I'm telling you, when you fix these mistakes, it's like flipping a switch. Your ads start working again and scaling becomes 10 times easier, even with all the changes that are happening within Meta. All right, I'm going to walk you through the 5 biggest mistakes I see online coaches and consultants making with their Facebook ads right now. And here's the thing, most people focus on targeting, budget optimization, or campaign structure, which are good, but these 5 mistakes, they're way more fundamental and they're probably costing you thousands of dollars every month. Let's dive in. Let's go. Mistake number 1 is not understanding who you're actually marketing to. And I don't mean demographics. I mean understanding the 5 levels of customer awareness that Eugene Schwartz outlined decades ago in his book, Breakthrough Advertising. Fantastic book. Not an endorser, but I love endorsing it. Every person in your market exists at one of these 5 levels, and where they are dictates exactly how you need to talk to them. Level 1 is most aware. These are people ready to buy now. They know who you are, they know your program exists, and they're ready to purchase. Maybe they've even purchased another offer from you in the past. Think previous applicants or people who've had sales calls with you. For these people, you might run a discount promotion or a limited time offer. Level 2 is product aware. Your followers and subscribers. They know you have a coaching program, but they don't know all the details. You need to educate them about the specifics of what your offer is and what it does, things like that. And level 3 is solution aware. People who know online coaching exists and they're looking for help, but they don't know about you specifically. Here you talk about what makes you different and unique. Is level 4 is problem aware. And this is my favorite level to market to. These people know they have a problem, but they don't know what to do about it. If you're a fitness coach, this is someone who knows they need to lose 20 pounds and they're overweight. If you're a business coach, this is someone struggling with lead generation. This is where you meet people with their pain points. And then there's level 5, which is unaware. They don't even know they have a problem. This requires storytelling to help them realize there's an issue they need to solve. And here's the critical mistake. Most people create one ad and expect it to work for everyone. But if you're only running, hey, I'm looking for 5 people who want X, Y, and Z, you're only hitting levels 1 and 2. You'll burn through the audience fast, and then your ads will stop working. You need different ad strategies for different awareness levels. Cold traffic needs storytelling and problem identification. Warm traffic needs differentiation. Hot traffic needs offers and urgency. Mistake number 2 goes hand in hand with customer awareness, not understanding your market's level of sophistication. Just like awareness, there are 5 levels of market sophistication. And as markets become more saturated, you have to completely change how you market. Level 1 is first to market. This used to be easy. Hey, I'll help you get in shape, or I'll help you grow your business. Simple claims worked because there wasn't much competition. Level 2 is making bigger claims than your competitors. For example, I'll help you lose 20 pounds or you don't pay. This is the guarantee game. Level 3 introduces a unique mechanism. I'll help you lose 20 pounds with intermittent fasting or you don't pay. Now you're not just making a claim, you're explaining your unique method. Level 4 is when that mechanism isn't unique anymore, so you need newer, better mechanisms. In the business space, you see this constantly. First it was messenger funnels, then follower funnels, now it's AI funnels or low ticket funnels. Everyone's chasing the next new thing, right? But here's the reality. Most online coaching markets are at level 5. People have heard all the claims, seen all the mechanisms, and they're skeptical of everyone. Their BS radar is through the roof, right? So at this level, none of the previous tactics work anymore because they see hundreds of ads all giving out the same garbage, right? What works at level 5? Brand. People need to know, like, and trust you personally. Look at Alex Hormozy. He used to make big claims in the gym space, but now he focuses heavily on building his personal brand because that's what the market requires. And this is personally why I create hundreds of pieces of content every month across multiple channels. I can't just run ads to an offer anymore. I have to build a brand alongside those ads to create enough trust for people to buy. If you're in a saturated market, which most of you are, you can't just run ads and expect them to work long-term without building brand awareness. All right, and we're moving on now. Mistake number 3 is not properly calling out your ideal avatar in your ads. Here's the rule. Your ad should repel 99% of people and only attract the 1% who are your perfect clients. Within the first 3 seconds, you want only your ideal avatar to keep watching. There are 2 ways to do this effectively. First, the words you use. use. I often start my ads with, hey, established coaches, agency owners, and service providers making between this amount and this amount, making this, blah, 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 because that's my specific niche. Then I paint the problem. If you're struggling to get consistent qualified calls booked on your calendar, blah, 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 blah. Facebook transcribes your video and uses those words as targeting signals. When you're specific about who you're talking to and what problems they have, Facebook's algorithm finds similar people and shows your ad to them. I know this firsthand. I have an account where we're trying to target agency owners making 3 to 6 million. And we target that in all of our ad copy and within the ad creatives and the messaging and everything on the landing page. And we're getting a 35% qualified rate. The ones that aren't qualified are making close to 3 million, which is amazing. Second, your visuals and environment matter immensely. If you want to attract professional men, but you look unprofessional in your video, there's a disconnect. Your environment, how you dress, how you present yourself, it all creates an impression about whether someone relates to you. Like right now, I'm wearing SpongeBob Mermaid and Barnacle Boy t-shirt. Yeah, I don't think many of them super corporate folks are going to resonate with me, but that's okay. And here's a hard truth. If you're a fitness coach, you need to be in shape. If you're a business coach claiming to help people make millions, but you're 20 years old, people will call BS without your proof. The cost per lead difference between someone who looks the part versus someone who doesn't is very dramatic. If that's not you, find someone who is. Partner with someone who can be the face of your brand. The first business I ran, I wasn't the face. I found someone who was the attractive character for our audience while I handled the back end. Most people are at level 5 market sophistication I mentioned, which means brand is everything. You need the hero or someone your audience can get behind and trust. It might be you, might be a client success story, a business partner, or someone you hire specifically to be the face of your brand. Just make sure it's consistent. Use words your ideal clients would use, call them out specifically, and make sure your visual presentation matches the level of client you want to attract. Mistake number 4 is not refreshing your ad creatives regularly. And this one's killing your performance over time, right? Here's how Facebook ads or meta ads, whatever you call them, here's how they work. When you first launch an ad, Facebook is incentivized to get you results. So you typically see your best performance in the first 14 days. Then results level out as you start to scale up, and eventually they may even decline. Facebook uses a bucket system. Bucket 1 contains the highest quality leads, most likely to engage with your ad and make an action, right? Facebook serves your ad to those people first. And as they see it multiple times, your frequency increases. When it becomes too expensive to keep showing the same ad to bucket 1, Facebook moves to bucket number 2. People who are less likely to engage, but might still convert. This continues through multiple buckets until you're reaching people who are much less likely to respond to your offer. The problem is people leave ads running way too long, even when performance is declining. Just because an ad worked well for you in the past doesn't mean you should keep it running indefinitely. You need to monitor your key performance indicators daily and look at it from a weekly or monthly standpoint, even quarterly. Specifically, cost per call and cost per acquisition or cost per client. If your cost per call was $150 over the lifetime of an ad, but it's over $500 over the past month, you need to kill that ad. But here's the key, don't just duplicate the same ad. That rarely recreates the initial success. Instead, take the elements that worked and create variations. If you had a great hook in a B-roll style video, test that same hook in a talking head video, a static image, a user-generated content style ad, or a carousel ad. Maybe you tweak the audience, maybe you tweak the copy as well. Use the same winning elements but present them differently. As a rule of thumb, if you're spending under $100 per day, refresh your creatives monthly, right? If you're spending $100 to $1,000 per day, do it every 2 weeks. If you're spending over $1,000 per day, you should be launching new creatives weekly. When creating new ads, spend 80% of your time on variations of proven winners. Test new hooks or angles that have already worked. The other 20% should be completely new ideas and angles to find your next winning creative. Okay, the 5th and final mistake is having no organic strategy or having just really poor organic content. Remember that level 5 market sophistication I talked about? In today's market, people don't just click an ad and immediately book a call. They click your ad, then go to your Instagram, then your website, then your YouTube channel. They might look you up on Google reviews or Yelp or whatever. They ask friends if they've heard of you. you, they check your DMs, see more ads, and then maybe book a call. This buyer's journey is much longer now, which means you need to be building your brand across multiple touch points. Every Tuesday morning, I block off my entire morning just for content creation. Most of my time as a business owner is spent on marketing, both paid ads and organic content. If you hate creating content, you should seriously consider partnering with someone who loves it, or an agency, or someone who is good at it, because content is the needle mover now. You have to build relationships, and the only way to do that online is by showing up consistently day in and day out, providing value even when you think no one's watching. That's how every platform has grown. So let me quickly recap these 5 critical mistakes. 1 is not understanding the 5 levels of customer awareness and creating different content for each level. 2 is not recognizing that most markets are at level 5 sophistication, where brand beats claims. 3 is not properly calling out your avatar with specific language and visual presentation. 4 is not refreshing your creative regularly and letting ad performance decline. 5 is not building a strong organic content presence to support your paid ads. Fix these 5 things and I guarantee your meta ads will start performing like they used to, or how you want them to. So let me know which mistake resonates with you most. Drop a comment below, let me know. And if this helped you, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification, because I share strategies like this every week that are working right now in the real world with real clients on my own offers and my clients' offers. We'll see you.